Information and Communication Technology, or ICT, has revolutionized the way we communicate and interact with one another. While ICT has enabled global connections and extended social interaction, it also has presented challenges such as the loss of nonverbal cues and the potential for social isolation. Virtual reality is an emerging technology with the potential to address these issues and enhance social communication. A range of VR social applications have been developed, such as Facebook Spaces and Outspace VR. Social VR offers the possibility of allowing physically separated individuals to collaborate in an immersive virtual environment. Furthermore, the advent of social VR has opened up new avenues for expression and communication, enabling people to use applications to socialize or stay in touch with friends and family through VR devices, creating novel social practices. One of the main advantages of VR is its ability to create immersive and interactive experiences that are more engaging and effective than traditional communication methods. VR can serve as an alternative to face-to-face communication and can be used for collaborative meetings due to its ability to replicate real-world scenarios and its flexibility. In addition, VR can be especially useful for situations that are difficult to communicate through text or video. VR also has ability to allow users to communicate with each other in a more natural and expressive way through body language and facial expressions, which can be difficult to convey through text-based communication. Avatar-mediated communication has potential benefits over other forms of computer-mediated communication, such as the ability to convey verbal and nonverbal cues, the capacity to feel present in virtual space, and the potential for rich experiences similar to those experienced in person. VR can also provide a sense of presence and connection with others, even when physically distant, which can help to reduce feelings of isolation and loneliness that may be common on social media. It also provides a safe and inclusive space for people who may feel marginalized or vulnerable on traditional social media platforms, such as elderly individuals and people with disabilities, enabling them to communicate and socialize more easily without feeling stereotyped. However, there are ethical considerations that must be taken into account when using VR in social communication. One issue to consider is the potential for VR to facilitate deception and misrepresentation, as users may be able to create avatars that do not accurately represent their appearance or identity, leading to miscommunication and mistrust. Other ethical issues that may arise include the potential for privacy violations and the use of VR for harmful and malicious purposes, such as cyberbullying and sexual harassment. Another thing is that it makes it even harder to unplug. Spending a few hours staring at your phone is bad enough. But what about being immersed all day in a digitally altered environment? What kind of effect would that have on us? Phone addiction is already something that millions of people struggle with. It can lead to communication problems, low self-confidence, trouble sleeping, and even health issues. We often prioritize our digital lives over our real ones, ignoring friends and family in favor of endlessly scrolling through posts from followers and subscribers. VR, with everything it promises, seems poised to become an even more distracting and addictive version of smartphones. What started as a way of supplementing the physical world could very easily turn into our sole focus. Impossible to ignore, endlessly distracting and always right in front of us. Real life may then become merely an intrusion into our digital pursuits, leaving us increasingly disconnected from the very environments that our VR creations are projected on top of.